Hello lovely people, welcome back to another video. Back in the kitchen today, which usually means we're making something. Today I will be attempting to make, we'll see how it's gonna go, I'll be attempting to make rose lemonade. Ever since I had it in Amsterdam, I've been wanting to make it at home. First thing I need is dried rose petals. I had no idea where to get them, but I walked around the market this morning and found a Greek stall that sells nuts and dried fruits and stuff. Didn't set my hopes too high, but then I did ask him, excuse me, do you have rose petals, dried rose petals? And he goes, well, we have dried rosebuds. There you go. Look, there they are. Ah, oh, they smell lovely. Oh, they smell lovely. There you go, smell that. I'll boil those with 100 grams of sugar and half a litre of water. Those were the measurements from the ginger beer. Let it cool down, then add the lemon juice and water, and that's going to be it. The roses are boiling on the stove now with 100 grams of caster sugar. I've squeezed 3 lemons. I've squeezed all the 3 lemons I had, although it does seem a lot of juice. Hang on. There you go. That does seem a lot. Since my gut feeling told me 2, and the Greek guy from the store where I bought the roses said 3 lemons, I'll go for something in between. I'll start with part of that lemon juice and then I'll add more if I think it needs more when I mix it in the end. And may I tell you, it smells sublime in here. It smells so sweet. It smells of roses. Obviously, what else would it smell of? I'll leave the roses for a bit. I'll come and check every 2 or 3 minutes. And when they've reached a point where they've lost all their colour and the water's completely taken over the colour of the roses, then I think I'll get them out. So the rose buds have been bubbling in the saucepan now for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I just grabbed a bit of the water syrup from the pan. I'm going to try that now. That's very sweet. Was that maybe too much sugar? And it's a hint bitter, so I think I should strain that now. So while I was waiting for the rosebuds to boil, I was looking through some more recipes, and the one where they boiled the sugar with the roses in the water, it said 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. I used a bit more than that. I think 100 grams is probably about double of that, or at least 1/3 more. It's quite sweet. We'll see what it's like. Oh, but I will be putting lemon juice in, so maybe it's not that bad. We'll see. And it doesn't taste as much of rose as I thought it would. We'll see. Maybe it's just maybe the sugar was just overpowering all that. I've got to wait. I've strained the roses. I'm waiting for them to cool down now, and then we'll put everything together bit by bit, and we'll see. I know one thing though, it's not going to be pink. I was hoping it would be a lovely little pink, but I just realised something. Oh, I just realised something. Oh, don't. Oh shit. That's why it's not pink, and that's why it's probably a bit bitter, because the rose buds also have the green part of the flower underneath, haven't they? Not just the petals. Maybe that's why I use just petals. Well, we're in for testing here. I make the mistakes. This is a service I'm providing. I make the mistakes for you so you don't have to. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't think of that. So I'm going to have to do this again sometime and use actual petals. Although I have no idea where to get them, apart from online. You get everything online. But if I can find a shop where I can get them, I always prefer a shop. So we'll see. So this is what the rose petals look like now. Petals, buds. Oh, you see, it's got all those green bits on it. That's why you use the petals. I'm looking forward to re-watching that back when I edit this, when I see myself on camera go, oh, oh, duh. Duh, that's why I use the rose petals. Oh well. We'll make the best of it we can, and we'll see. Maybe it still tastes a little bit like rose lemonade, but it's not going to be a pretty pink. It's going to be, I don't know, brown. No idea, beige. We'll see. I just tasted it again. I'm waiting for it to cool down. I've put it in the sink with some cold water and 2 ice packs sort of next to it to hope it will cool down quicker. I just tasted a tiny little bit again. It's actually not that bad. Just now it seemed less bitter. It's still quite sweet, but it's lemonade, right? You want it to be sweet. 2 to 3 tablespoons, 100 grams. Ugh, what the heck. This is the only glass jug I have, so this is the one I'll be using. Technically it's a teapot, but I'll pour everything through this sieve here as well, through the to get hold of any bits of lemon or any rose petals or anything that may still be floating around in it. I'm a little bit excited, can you tell? So there we have it. This is the rose syrup, rose water syrup. It looks like tea, doesn't it? A bit of light from the back. Looks like tea. Smells like roses though. I have mixed everything together. I've put in a bit more than half of the lemon juice, a bit more than half, so not even 2 lemons. The rose syrup on the bottom, then lemon juice on top, and then the water. And I did have to give it a stir because the syrup was sitting on the bottom. This is what it looks like now. Not a pretty rosy colour. Let's see. Cheers. Okay. I smell lemon, roses, and it smells sweet. So I do smell everything I've put in. I smell the sugar, I smell the roses, I smell the lemon. That's good. I smell what's in there. So that's good. Hang on. Hang on. I am pleasantly surprised, honestly. It tastes like lemonade. It tastes like roses. It's refreshing. This, a little bit colder, with some ice, delicious. This is actually really good. Doesn't look pretty, because, you know, I didn't have the petals and everything. Although, who knows? The bottle-made stuff, they probably put colouring in it, don't they? This is quite delicious. Well done, Carolyn. It's not that bad. Actually, this is quite spot on. It's light. It's good. It doesn't look like roses. It does not look like rose lemonade. You'd probably think it's like, yeah, not ginger beer. It's too light for that, but apple spritz or something, but it's actually quite nice. Go try this, guys. This is nice. Now, I don't know where you are and where you can get rose petals from, or rose buds, but the rose buds work. So we've figured that out. Rose buds work. You can use them. Although at some point I might give it a try again with just rose petals without the green parts on them. But this recipe was actually a success. I can recommend. Even the 100 grams of sugar aren't too much. 2 to 3 tablespoons, that wouldn't have been enough. I keep trying it. It's delicious. Very, very good. I don't know what I wanted to say. No, this was actually a full success. This is really delicious. Perfect amount of lemon, rose water, syrup, whatever you want to call it. Perfect amount of sugar, water. It is love it. Very, very good. So I can wholeheartedly recommend this recipe. I'll pop it in the description box. And yeah, I'll actually have to write it down this time because I sort of gathered it made it up as I went along with some tips from the market guy, the Greek guy on the market. A bit from one recipe, a bit from another recipe, and I sort of made it up. So could I consider this my own recipe? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whose it is, it's good. So I'll write it in the description box below and go ahead and try it. It's still summer, it's still hot outside. Have a good summer, and I hope I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.